I found Unriddle a few weeks ago because I saw this post, a note app that's better than Obsidian or Rome. That sounds intriguing, so I give it a try. While it might not be better than Obsidian or Rome yet, I can see a lot of potential. It's a very new product and naturally there are some rough edges, but it had some unique features that I really like. So in a nutshell, Unriddle is a note app that links ideas and the notes automatically. It can do that because it's powered by GPT-4. What it means is that, for example, you can start writing about a topic and then Unriddle will start suggesting related ideas and notes you have in your knowledge base. If I'm writing about controlling your glucose levels, it finds relevant things from all of the files and notes I have. This means that 1, you don't have to manually link everything with double square brackets like you do in other note apps, which can take a lot of time. This is great because a common issue with many modern note-taking apps is that you need to remember to link things, which can be a bit tedious. And 2, when you are writing something, you don't have to manually find resources for the topic because Unriddle does this automatically. So this is all great, but it's not perfect. For example, here I'm writing about how fasting can help control glucose levels. Even though I do have some documents about fasting, it doesn't seem to recognize them as being relevant to the topic, which is strange. Maybe it needs some time to process. Anyway, once you get a bunch of suggestions, you can just click on them to read the content. On the left side, you have the document. In the middle, you have a ChatGPT-like interface where you can ask AI anything about the document, as well as unrelated things. Then on the right, you have your note. You can probably guess how to use it. You can choose to read a document on your own, but if you're tired of reading it or have specific questions or things you need to know, you can ask AI. And nice thing is that when you upload the document, it generates a list of questions you can ask, so you can pick one or type your own question. If you have a pile of articles to go through, this can save you tons of time. And its responses come with references too, so you know where exactly the information came from. It's very important, especially for students and researchers who need to cite sources. In fact, Unriddle seems to be designed mostly for students and researchers, but I think everybody can benefit from it too. So using this AI chatbot, you can learn and write faster. If you highlight your text, it also has option to improve your writing, expand or explain, but also you can type your own prompt too. So far so good, right? But here's a catch. You can upload only PDF files, nothing else, not even Markdown. I guess this is perfectly fine from student and academics' points of view because they're going to be reading lots of research papers which are mostly in PDF format. But it might be frustrating for people who mostly write in Markdown because they cannot upload their work directly. Also, if you want to upload a web page or an article, you have to save it as PDF first and then upload it, which is not really convenient. But once it's uploaded, it works really well and I do enjoy using it. But it'd be a lie if I say I didn't have any complaints. It does have a Chrome extension and I was hoping I could use it to directly import an article or web page, but for now it can only summarize the current web page you're looking at. But you know, there are lots of tools like that already. I know it's still a work in progress, so I hope they will improve this browser extension to make it easier to import things. In the meantime, you can just use your browser's print option to convert any web page to PDF and then upload it. If you read only academic articles, this won't be a problem though. A fun thing that I did was that I exported all of my reading highlights from Readwise as a CSV file, converted to PDF in Google Sheets, then uploaded to Unriddle. Now I can ask AI anything about the books, articles I read before, and podcasts I listened to, which is actually pretty useful. It might sound cumbersome, but you can do this in just 5 minutes, so give it a try if you're interested. Unriddle may not have the most beautiful UI or as many features as other note apps, but I think it's a really promising product that has the potential to be many people's favorite note app. If there's going to be Markdown support and a better browser extension, I can see lots of people switching to it. But even without those, it's already a great tool if you're a student or a researcher. But it might be hard for students to afford this tool because it costs at least $16 a month, which isn't much more expensive than other AI tools. Still, it might be a lot for students. I guess Mem would be a slightly cheaper alternative that has similar features, but I feel Mem is more like a team collaboration tool, whereas Unriddle is more for individual use, like learning and writing. But you should give them both a try because they're great AI tools. So just like this, AI is now used to solve our everyday problems and make life easier, but most people don't really know how it works. My favorite way to learn about AI for free is Brilliant.org, who's the sponsor of this video. Learning complex topics like AI isn't easy, but Brilliant breaks them down into bite-sized lessons so you can build your knowledge one step at a time. What I love about it is that their lessons are not just text-based like other websites, but they are interactive and engaging. I find this really helpful to turn into a daily habit because each lesson is short and fun. So you can do it even if you're busy. It only takes a few minutes every day. Brilliant also has thousands of lessons on important topics like maths, science, and computer science. There are so many lessons that it can be overwhelming to choose one, but Brilliant can assess your level and customize lessons based on your proficiency. Recently, I'm doing their Python course and I'm enjoying it a lot because it starts as basic as hello world, and then you learn new concepts at each lesson. Then gradually, you will learn to do more advanced things like analyzing social media data. Even if you get it wrong, you will get a detailed explanation of what went wrong and how to fix it. If you're curious, I got a special discount for us, which lets you have a free access to all their lessons for 30 days so you can see if it works for you. And the first 200 people will get 20% off of an annual premium subscription. Go to brilliant.org/Shiomi or scan the QR code on the screen to download it right now. Alright, thank you so much for watching till the end. I appreciate it. And if you liked the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Alright, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.